Good afternoon. Hope this video finds you doing wonderful well. This is Pastor Dennis Clark. And this channel, this is my affiliate marketing channel here. Affiliate marketing, we talk about a plethora of things. Affiliate marketing, business, getting businesses started, among other things, and credit and things that. Just as a disclaimer, I'm not portraying to be a professional, but through my years of experience, it's just something to help people. And one thing that kind of bothers me, I thought I wanted to talk about today, is that I never hear people talking about, they'll say, well, smash the subscribe button and hit the like button, amen, it helps the channel. Well, I'm just about transparency. Yeah, it helps your channel. Just be real and say how it helps your channel. It helps you to monetize your channel. Yeah, it gets the algorithm out to others, but tell the people the truth. Of course it does that, but it's going to make you money. When you get so many subscribers, you're going to make money from the channel. So just be transparent. And well, yeah, I would like for you, everyone that sees this video, to subscribe to this channel. This channel has laid dormant for quite a while, but I got it into my mind. I say, well, I'm going to get back and start putting up videos. I only have a few videos on this channel. My church channel is Praise Temple Deliverance Ministries. There's multiple videos which I put up. I'll probably put up hundreds of videos, but I wanted to start to getting back to this. And not only does it help you, but it helps me as well when you subscribe and select to the channel. I just want to wish people would have more transparency and explain what they're doing. I also had a comment from a supervisor, where I deliver to. I'm a pastor, but I've been driving over 30 years, driving commercial vehicles. So that's what I did when I got out of the military, and I thought about something that I would like to do. And I said, well, this is something that I think that I'd like to do, drive. I've loved trucks ever since my childhood, and I had a cousin that drove, and I said, well, I'll get into this because it's a peace of mind. I can go down the road, you know what I mean? I play my gospel music, and, you have to deal with people on the highway and the things that they're doing, but I can deal with it. I've been dealing with it for years. But other than that, it's a peace of mind. So I got into the business, and that was back when I got out of the military. I am a military veteran. I served my country, amen. U.S. Army, worked in military intelligence, taught classes, or the Morse code classes. I learned it at a young age. But what I'm saying is I love for people to be transparent. And what I mean by that, yeah, tell people, yeah, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel. Of course I would. But in other words, yeah, the more subscribers you get, the more, if you channel hasn't been monetized, it will be monetized. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with telling people what you're all about, but you need to bring some value to what you're telling the people. And I just made up my mind that I want to start back on this channel, and I want to bring value to this channel, and I want to bring value to people's lives. I want to help people with credit from the things that I've learned. As I say, I'm not confessing to be an expert or anything like that, but I do know the experiences that I've been through. And one of the things that I've seen a lot, different credit card companies are dropping people credit limits. And one of the major ones that I saw that did that was Citibank. And what I didn't understand about Citibank was I got the card. I just got the card. It was a new card, and they gave me a decent amount of credit, around $5,000, and the credit period wasn't even over. The introductory period wasn't even over. So they decided to go back and check my report and say because of my report, they decided to cut my credit almost in half. Not only did they do it on one card, but they did it on two cards. And on the gold card, and was in the blue card or whatever, they cut the limit. And I'm sure that people understand that when they do this, that increases your DTI, or your debt to income ratio. So when your debt to income ratio has been increased, this means that your credit score is going to drop. Okay? So I put a video up about that before, but I'm just saying this is just a plethora of things. I'm just trying to go through and let you know about me. So, and they only not done on one, but they did it on like I say, on another card, and I was like, wow, I mean, these people here are something else. I know about the pandemic, I know about times they're trying to cut their losses, but a lot of times I think they're overdoing it. And I'm getting on here, like I said, I just, when people would tell people not to put a whole lot of trust in Citibank unless you probably got a big limit and you're not hardly using it, and then you don't need the money. The one thing that was said, I've heard looking at videos too, a lot of times they want to loan money or give you these limits to people that don't need it. Well, I don't understand that. If I didn't need it, then why do I want it if I don't need it? If I get a card and I'm trying to do something and I'm trying to, lower my DTI and so I'll be able to qualify for certain credit cards and then to help myself or help my business, then that's what I'm doing it for. If I have $50,000, $100,000 and already saved up and so forth in the bank, what do I need your money for? Unless you're just going to use their money because of your credit. That's another way to look at it, because of the credit, and just use their money and hold on to your money and invest it or whatever you so desire to do with it. But I do believe a lot of times people need the money, and everybody's not in the process of trying to, take your money and run or so forth and so on. I think they could have a different model, a better model to try to decide on who's legitimate, who's not legitimate, who's, I just think they seem to come up with a better way to do that, you know. And one thing they saying that they can kind of tell who's going to default. No, you can't. I don't believe that. If a person pays their bills on time, no matter how high their DTI is, and I believe, and they're not missing any payments, how are you going to say that that's a future indicator on them not paying their bills when they're not missing any payments? Now, if they start missing payments, I could see you maybe saying that. Or another way is, I've been trying to work and tell them why something happened. Another thing that I would like to express, it's about some of these debt consolidation companies. Okay, be careful with dealing with them, because I know from experience they'll tell you one thing and they'll do another. They won't tell you the truth, and they're just trying to get you in so you'll be a customer. I know what happened to me. And then they'll tell you, well, we'll put the money back. But then all the time, they're not paying your credit card bills or the debts that they're consolidating. They're trying to get a settlement. But while they're trying to get a settlement, your score is going in the tank. So how is that really helping you? Then you have to build your way back up. I know what I'm talking about because that's what happened to me. So I want to get this information out here so this information can go forward and be able to help others so they won't fall into the same trap. One saying, if by doing this, we'll be able to lower your debt or something like that. And I explained to him, I'm not trying to just need you. I can lower my own debt over a period of time. I know how to do that myself. But if you can get cash flow or get income or something like that, then you can pay that on some of your bills and release your DTI, bringing it down, or higher interest credit cards. And by doing so, that would help your score. A lot of times too, I've also looked at, did research and listened to a lot of others on YouTube and about payment date and statement date. The statement date is the date that whatever's on there, that's what they're going to report to the credit union. I mean, to the credit, to the credit bureau the next month. And that's what's going to be on there for the next 30 days, because they only do that once a month. On the other hand, the date that you have to pay, if you don't pay your bill by the due date, then they're going to charge you a late fee. Okay? And Capital One, a different one. And I've gone through and, I've fought with them, talked to them. I've got them to reverse some of those bills. If you're not a consistent person that consists and make late payments, then you can't talk to them and get them to reverse some things on your credit report. But you can't be one that's consistently making late payments all the time, because they're not going to be hearing it if they see that if you're a chronic offender of that and they keep seeing you doing that. But if you're not one that's chronically doing it, then I would tell you to just go to the credit card issuer and ask them if they would reverse reverse the charges. And a lot of times they will work with you. I know Capital One will do that. I went to a few others. They will too. That are cars that I have. They will work with you on that. Amen. If you're not one that's that's constantly doing those kinds of things. So those some of the things that's on my mind today, and I said, let me get on here and put this on the channel, and to just try to share some information with the public, and let them know some things about what I've gone through and how that can help you if you're on your credit journey and so forth. So I just want to kind of share that on this video. Some other things are things that I was thinking about, but I'm going to try to make sure I start to get in here on a consistent basis and update, and then put up videos when I have time. Like I said, very busy, you know what I mean? I pastor, I still work, you know what I mean? Semi-retired, I still work, I still drive. I'm my own boss. I drive, drive commercially, and I still do all those things. And while on that business, and then we own another business, We Classic Clothes. My wife owned that business, so we're very busy, but I want to try to find some time to help others. My endeavor is to get on here and help others and tell them some about ways to help them, or how to get business started, and what you need, my EIN number and so forth, and getting it set up properly. So that's probably for a video for another time. But like I said, I want to get back starting doing this. So I just want to share that with you. And I hope this video find you doing well. And yeah, I'm gonna ask you to subscribe, like on the channel as I go forward. Because because without subscribers and so forth, and you'll never be able to get monetized or anything like that. But the only thing I'm saying, I like transparency. Explain to people what's going on. Like and subscribe. That helps the algorithm, but it helps you build customers. Viewers, and when you build viewers over a period of time, it'll be able to help you monetize your channel and then get paid. People are making thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars. One person I look at, she says $200,000 income stream that she's making from her channel. And I'm not upset about that. I'm not hating on anybody about that. But if you want something to happen, you have to go out and make it happen. You can't sit back and twiddle your thumbs and then expect things to happen. If you know anything about the Bible, it say, show me my faith without their works, and I'll show you my faith by my works. If you want things to change, you have to get out and make it happen. And like my mother always said, don't nothing beat a failure but a try. So try some things. If you fail, don't mean you quit trying. You just get back up again and continue on and try to reach your goal. Okay, well, that's what I have for this time, for now on this business channel, and hope to talk to you real soon. Hope you have a blessed one. Bye bye.